Hi, my name is Janice Vega, and today I am here to talk to you about the first exam. For this time, we're going to be talking about the written and the oral exam. Let's start with the topics. For the written exam, the topics are visiting the doctor, page 16 of your book, reported speech, page 6, phrasal verbs, page 18, after, when, and before, page 30 of your book. Also, airport vocabulary, page 37, and second conditional, page 28. Let us begin with visiting the doctor vocabulary. Allergy. Let's repeat. Allergy. Fever. Let's repeat. Fever. Sore throat. Let's repeat. Sore throat. Sunburn. Let's repeat. Sunburn. Let us make some examples. I told the doctor I have an allergy. I told the doctor I had fever. He said he would have a sore throat. She said she would get a sunburn. Flu. Let's repeat. Flu. A sprain. Let's repeat. A sprain. Toothache. Let's repeat. Toothache. Headache. Let's repeat. Headache. Let us make some examples. I told the doctor I got a flu. I told the doctor I sprained my ankle. He said he would have a toothache. She said she would get a headache. For reported speech, remember that we use two words that have the same meaning, say and tell, but they both have different grammar. When we use said, When we use say, we need to use say in the past tense because reported speech means that we're talking about something that already happened in the past. That is why the verb is in past tense. For example, here we have Diana said, she, and then we have the particular modal verb would. So we use said plus would. Diana said she would after the modal verb would, you have to use a verb in simple base form. Diana said she would need to rest. Didi said she has a headache. That is wrong. You need to include would always when you use said. Now, when we use the verb tell, again we need to use it in past tense because reported speech is talking about something that already happened. John told Belkis he has a cold. Perfect. Then we have Eric told me he would feel sick. That is wrong. You don't need would when you're using tell. Now let's move on to the next topic. Here we have phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are used to sound more natural, more similar to native speakers. So we have the way that they are formed. They are made up usually from a verb plus a preposition or a verb plus an adverb. We're going to study four of them, but you have more on the page 18 of your book. Here we're gonna go with hang on, get by, check with, and look after. Let us see their meaning. When we have hang on, we have the meaning of to wait. I need to hang on for a few days before I get back with the doctor. Then we have check with. Diana is going to check with the doctor if it's okay for her to travel. Check with means to ask first to someone if something is permitted or if it's okay. Then we have get by. That is about being able to survive to a difficult situation. This is just a call, so I will get by. And we have look after. That is taking care of something or someone. I can't go. I have to look after my grandma. She is sick now. After that, we have the conjunctions. The conjunctions are time expressions that we use to explain the specific moment where something happened. We're going to be talking about three of them: before, when, and after. You can look for much more information in page 30 of your book. When we talk about before, it means earlier than the time or event that we're mentioning. Here we have some examples. I take a shower before I go to school. They study before the test. He buys presents before Christmas. And when we talk about after, we're talking about something following on the time and place that we are talking about. I will get a new car after I sell the one I have. Mary checks her email after she gets home. He will propose after the graduation. That means the graduation is first and then the proposal will be second. The moment we use the conjunction when is to speak about a specific moment for something to happen. I go to sleep when I finish my job. We will meet for lunch when you come to visit. These conjunctions are time expressions that connect a dependent and an independent sentence or clause. Let us move on to the next topic. We're going to discuss airport vocabulary. Let's repeat. Baggage, baggage, boarding pass, boarding pass, airplane, airplane, seat, seat. Some examples. My baggage is ready for my trip. In my boarding pass, I have my seat number. The airplane is landing in Toncontin Airport. I am placed in the middle seat. Seat belt. Let's repeat. Seat belt. Flight attendant. Let's repeat. Flight attendant. Security. Let's repeat. Security. Passport. Let's repeat. Passport. I need to use the seat belt for the plane to take off. The flight attendant got me water. I will take off my shoes in the airport security. You need a passport to travel. And now let's move on to second conditional. We use it to talk about hypothetical situations in the present or the future. We use again the modal verb would. Would is to speak about something that we are not sure if it's going to happen. Most of the time, it's possible that it will never happen. I would add one more bag on my flight if I had money. That is because of the structure if you look at it. If plus past simple plus would plus base form. I would wear my seatbelt if I got on a plane. If I won the lottery, I would travel around the world. Now let us discuss the oral exam. This exam is made for you to show your abilities to communicate with me. For the oral exam, we're going to have certain type of questions that I'm going to show you. I need you to try to find an answer for these type of questions so then whenever we have the chance to meet, you are not going to be stressed about not knowing what is going to happen. Imagine you went to the doctor. What did the doctor say? This is about reported speech. Now, something very simple. What is your name? How many classes are you taking? Where did you went on your last trip? Remember to always use complete sentences to respond. Identify on the images which is the boarding pass. I'll be showing you some images and then you have to identify which is the boarding pass. Identify on the images which is a headache. What will you do if you won the lottery? Let us use the structure. If I won the lottery, I would. What would you do if you get sick? At what time do you get home? When is your birthday? What do you do before you go to work? What do you do after you get home? I'm not saying that I am asking all these questions, but you have to prepare using these questions as a guide. In that way, you will be able to respond to the exam. Remember, you cannot have any papers, you cannot read or anything like that. You just have to use the knowledge that we have gotten in class. And now is your turn. Remember to start working on your final project. Make a short video introducing yourself, speaking for at least 30 seconds. Make sure your face is showing and also that you're not reading, just speaking naturally. Write a paragraph where you respond to the question, what will you do if you get a scholarship in the United States? Place both things in Google Sites called Dile Module for your name. I will give you more instructions in regards to this in the next class. This is all for today. Do not forget to use your book material to study. I wish you luck. I know you can do this. Have a great day. Bye.